Hello. A few days ago, I posted a photo of a framed poster on my Facebook page of the 12 rules of Jordan Peterson's best-selling book, 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos. My Facebook friends liked and commented on my post. However, some of them did not like the last rule, pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. And they said maybe we should replace the cat with a puppy. I read Peterson's 12 Rules of Life at the beginning of this summer and found it really fascinating. In the last chapter, Peterson outlines the ways in which one can cope with the most tragic events in life, events that are often out of that individual's control. In it, he describes his own personal struggle upon discovering that his daughter, Michaela, had a rare bone disease. The chapter is a meditation on how to maintain a watchful eye and cherish life's small, redeemable qualities. Hence, to pet a cat when you encounter one. It also outlines a practical way to deal with hardship, to shorten one's temporal scope of responsibility, focusing on the next minute rather than the next 3 months. I'm sharing this with you because I want to invite you to take the time to appreciate the good things in life. Now, to say that this year, 2020, has been difficult is an understatement. But even in the midst of our personal pain and communal concerns, we can always find something good to be grateful for. This seemingly small behavioral cognitive change can be a paradigm shift that may open the door for us to embrace a deeper spiritual life, namely, practicing the virtue of hope. Hope is a cardinal virtue, along with faith and love. By cardinal, I do not mean rank in the Catholic Church, but it is a Latin word that means hinge, like a door hinge. In other words, our life as a baptized Christian is hinged on the virtues of faith, hope, and love. We live in times where we need hope more than anything. The English writer Gilbert Keith Chesterton says the following: "Hope means hoping when things are hopeless, or it is no virtue at all. As long as matters are really hopeful, hope is mere flattery or platitude. It is only when everything is hopeless that hope begins to be a strength." This week, the Armenian Church commemorates the prophet Jeremiah of the Old Testament, who lived and ministered in a tough and hopeless time in the history of Israel, the Babylonian exile. God instructed Jeremiah to buy a piece of land from his cousin. With the Chaldeans sieging the city and camping right outside Jerusalem, this transaction would have seemed preposterous to anyone who found about it. Yet God directs Jeremiah to go through and buy the plot. Even though the situation seemed hopeless, God reminded Jeremiah that nothing is too hard for him. As God explains, he would, in the future, gather the exiles back from captivity and resettle them in the land. Hope is one of the theological virtues, C.S. Lewis explains. This means that a continual looking forward to the eternal world is not a form of escapism or wishful thinking, but one of the things a Christian is meant to do. It does not mean that we are to leave the present world as it is. If you read history, you will find that the Christians who did most for the present were just those who thought most of the next world. So embrace hope, knowing that God is the captain of your life, and you are the co-pilot. Take time to appreciate the good things and God's blessings in life. But more importantly, do something beautiful for God. Do it with your life. Do it every day. Do it in your own way. But do it. May God bless you all now and always and forever. Amen.